Good morning. For those of you who are new, my name is Mr. Leo. I'm an art teacher here in Mira Mesa, and I'm a studio artist. What we're gonna doodle today are some plants. It's gonna be really fun, and we're gonna use simple shapes. We're gonna sketch first with our pencil. Then we're gonna draw with our marker, either Sharpie or ink pen, and eraser is optional. Maybe we shouldn't make it optional. It's pretty essential. It's pretty good. It's pretty good for our purposes. And today's theme is plant friends. Or no, plant pals, sorry. Plant pals. Hi Anna, hi Ezra. Anyway, I think we'll get to drawing now. I'm gonna flip it to our paper. Let's get our pencils. Right in the center, I want you guys to sketch this shape. So think of a teardrop, but it's going somewhat on its side, just like that. And if it's too light, I'm gonna draw a little more dark, but I want you guys to practice sketching, which is just drawing, but with less pressure, very soft. And sketching is just a good way to compose what you need to draw on the paper. So let's get that shape down first. Okay. Now we're gonna make this shape here. And think of the angle, okay guys? This isn't a teardrop that's going straight on, right? That's a teardrop going straight on. This one's going this way. Not this way, but this way. Now, let's make a counterpart to that, and this is going to go around just like that. So think of another teardrop, but it's behind the one we just made. I'll just shape up my teardrop shape a little bit more. All right, now I'm gonna make a few shapes. Think of maybe ovals, but they're pointier on the ends, and they're also at an angle, and the angle is this way, right? So we'll make one there, and we'll make another one, and this angle is slightly more vertical. Just like that. Now we're gonna need to do the stem. Let's draw a line going down first, so we know how far we want to take this, because we don't want to lose, we don't want for our lines to go off the page. So this is a good way to compose how long our stem will be. So I'm going to make a line that goes down to the bottom. And then I want you guys to make a line at this angle. So it'll go up and it's diagonal and it curves up a little bit, okay? So that's one line. And then let's do another one on this side, but I want this one to be at a higher angle, and it's going to be diagonal, and it meets at the same point. You guys could probably tell what this is right now, right? So from this end, I want you guys to make a curve that goes up, and then this is where it peaks, and then it goes down to meet that point. That's going to be the top of the leaf there. And now we're going to do it on the bottom side as well. So from this point, we're going to curve down and we're going to meet to this bottom point. And for those of us who are coming in a little late, please bear with us because we have 2 more drawings after this, okay? And the theme is plant pals. All right. We're going to do the same for this leaf. So from this point, we're going to go make a curve, and the curve peaks. It means it's like the largest of its on the width side, right in the center, and then it starts gradually shrinking down to this point. And let's do the same for the other side of the leaf. So it peaks right in the center point, then it starts gradually going down to this point. That's pretty good leaves. Okay, now let's get that stem down. So this is just a line. I want you guys to make it a little thicker on one side below this flower, and then we'll follow the line, and it's gonna slowly shrink to the point, but not all the way. See? It's a little thicker up here, then it slowly gets thinner as we get to the bottom. And I want you guys to do that again on the opposite side. So let's do that here. And this is a tulip, guys, a tulip. Now let's make a face for the tulip. I'm just going to make a circle here, and then another circle here, and a little smile close to its eyes. So it's kind of cute. Okay. Let's now put away our sketching tool, which is our pencil, and let's get our ink pen or Sharpie, whatever marker you choose. I know some of us use a Crayola marker, and I think that's fine. That works. Okay, why don't we start with our teardrop shape, because that's what we started sketching first. So I'm just going to go up. Around. Do you guys have a favorite plant? There's so many kinds of plants. Let's get that other tulip petal shape. Let's get the face in there right now. I think that will make our character here look good. Nice beady eyes with a smile. Then I'll do a few more petals in the back. Okay. That's the top of our petal, or flower, our tulip, and let's bring this line going down. And we're going to ignore that center line, okay? All right. That's good. Let's get those leaves in too. And we'll ignore the center line for the leaf as well. There. And that's our very first drawing, 1 out of 3. I'll leave that there for a second. And I don't want you guys to erase the lines until the ink dries. Okay, are we ready to move on, you guys? You guys seem really quiet today. Okay, we'll move on then. I think this next one's going to be pretty fun. This is going to be our second drawing. I want us to go back to our pencil. Oh, I'm going to clean the camera real quick. All right. I want you guys to make a circle right in the center. Okay. Now let's make a curve to the left of the circle. And let's make this wavy line from this point. We're going to go down and we'll stop right there, okay? And remember how we made the leaves? I want us to do that again on the bottom here. We'll make one that curves this way to this point, and we'll make one that curves this way. So let's do the leaf on the left side first. So it just curves, it gets thick on the center part of this line, then it goes and gets thinner as it reaches the point. And let's sketch out this the trunk of this next plant. So let's follow that up. Let's go down here at the base, or actually let's make a curve right here so we know how thick it is at the trunk. And then we'll bring it up. I want you guys to follow this line, but I want it to be thick on the bottom and it gradually gets thinner, but very slightly as we go up. See? You guys see that? Cool. Now, let's make another curve from here to here. So here's 2 points from this area to here. So let's go ahead and do that. That's a curve. Hey cousin, this is our second drawing. I'll save the video so you guys can watch it later. And we have one more after this one. So let's go ahead and put this leaf down. So we already made this line, and we can make this leaf go there. And I want a few more leaves coming out from this the back end of our plant here. So here's an easy way to do it. We'll make one line, another one, and right there. So 4 lines. And we'll spread them out. And I already showed you how we could turn a line into a leaf. So let's go ahead and do that. So we just make a curve that reaches the point, and then we'll make a curve that goes down, and we'll do it again. Curve that goes up to that point, curve that goes down, again, curve that goes up to that point, curve that goes down. And let's do this last one here. There. Okay. So I know plants don't have lips, but we're gonna make lips for this plant, okay? So, and that's easy to do. We just make a little curve up here, and then we're gonna make a parallel line to this curve, this big curve, and just follow along. See, we go all the way across. And we'll do the same for the bottom curve, because that's going to be the bottom lip. So let's go ahead and do that now. Same thing we did up top, but it's curving from the bottom. And then make a letter C over here, so it looks like our plant has nice chubby cheeks. I think this one will be the most complicated drawing we have today, so don't worry, we have an easier one after this one. Now I want you guys to make some zigzags. This is a plant that loves to eat flies, so it needs teeth, zigzags, or triangles. See? Triangles. Then we have to make the planter too. Let me know if I'm going too fast or too slow. Let's make the oval. And because it needs a pot. So we'll make an oval. We're not going to pass this line here. And then we'll follow that oval to make the, what do you call this thing? The lip of the pot. Hi Sylvia. So this is our second drawing out of 3. So stay tuned and we'll have one more after this. And I also save the recordings on YouTube or on this page. So if you missed the first one, you can catch the next one after. Okay guys, let's do the bottom of the pot. And think of just a square, but the lines on either side are kind of converging in at an angle as opposed to just straight on. So they're converging in at very slight angles. And then let's make a curve on the bottom. That gives our planter a little more shape. And that's that with the sketch phase for this one. We could draw a little fly too if you want. Flies are pretty easy. Okay. So that is our second sketch. We still have to draw it, so let's get our marker and let's trace some of these lines. Let's start from here above the lip. We'll go around, all the way around to the other lip. Now let's make that C for the creature's cheeks. Then let's do the creature's lips. So we're just going to go around this curve. We'll do the bottom lip as well. Have you guys seen plants like this in Super Mario for some of us gamers out there? Let's get the teeth. Zigzag or triangle teeth, right? Zigzags make it look dangerous. There, nice sharp teeth. All right, let's get these leaves too. And because we sketched everything, it's really easy to draw the lines. Okay, maybe this is a different kind of plant. So the trunk or the stem of this plant, it goes behind these leaves. So just draw the ones below the leaves so it feels like it's behind it. Oh, the plant's not going to have any eyes. This one doesn't have eyes. Because Venus flytraps, they're just big mouths with spiny teeth. But if you want, you could put eyes on it. That'll be kind of funny, like googly eyes. All right, let's get this other leaf down. You put eyes on yours? That's cool. I want to see it. You should post it after you're done, okay? I think I'm not going to put any eyes, but patterns on the plant might look really good too, like even little dots. And those lines going down, and then this curved line. And I'm going to get that little fly. So it's just a circle and those half ovals for wings and a line inside it. There. We need to wait for it to dry before we could erase the lines. Well, we could put this one aside. And I'm going to bring back our first drawing. I think our first drawing should be dry, so yum, yum, yum. So this is our first drawing, and it's a tulip. And if I get my eraser out, I could erase all those sketch lines, and then my tulip will look nice and clean and ready to color. Okay. All right, so we're gonna juggle it a little bit. I just wanted to erase the lines real quick and show us our first drawing. Let's do our third drawing now, you guys. Number 3. I wonder if you guys can guess what plant it'll be for our third drawing. Let's make a half oval, kind of like how we are making our diglet. And I want it to be pretty big. And if you want, you could draw a line in the center so you can kind of shape your half oval a little better. And since we are just sketching, there's no stress on putting too much lines because we could always erase it just like I did with my tulips sketch lines. So let's go ahead and shape out that curve as pretty as we can. And then on the bottom, I think I want it to gradually move in. So it goes out like that, then it starts moving in the bottom, just a little bit. You guys see? All right. On the bottom part, we're gonna make that very subtle curve like we did on the bottom of the pot of the Venus flytrap. That'll make it appear like it's on that surface and it's rounded. Oh, good morning, Avery. This one's not a daisy. Nope, nope. This one's gonna be a local favorite. Well, at least I think it's a local favorite. I hear a lot of people say this is their favorite plant. Okay, guys, let's make the pot. And you guys have already made a pot with me. So it's just another oval, right? And it's a long oval. And then let's get 2 lines on either end, 2 short lines, and let's copy this curve down below. And it doesn't have to connect, that just shows us the lip of the pot, right? And then instead of just having a box, we want the lines angled out, so they're kind of coming in as opposed to out. It's not just a square. Okay, let's make that curve down below. This will give our pot some dimension as well. Okay, and let's work on the face. So I'm gonna give it really big eyes. So 1 circle there, and I'm gonna give it a good distance for the other circle for its eyes. And I'm gonna make, these are my favorite kind of eyes. I'm gonna make a circle on the side of the eye, and that's gonna look like it's that highlight or the glinting on the eyes. They look nice and shiny. And let's make a circle right in the center, a smaller circle right in the center, and then we'll fill that one in so you can kind of see what the eye looks like. So these are my favorite kind of cutesy eyes. And then we can make a little smile. I think that's cute. And up here, let's make a little circle, very small one. And I want you guys to just make a flower. And it's just a bunch of curves converging towards that small circle. So these are long curves. It's up to you how long you want it to. So the curves could be pretty long, but I'm just gonna make mine just that size. And then we are gonna make a few lines. And these lines are important because they follow this shape, which makes it appear like it has form. And what I mean by that is it makes it look kind of round and 3D. So I want you guys to follow along. So we have this line going down in the center, and we're just sketching it. Line going down the center. Now we're gonna make another line going past the eyes, and it goes down, right? And we'll do it for this side as well. Do you guys know what it is yet? Okay. Think we're ready to get our markers out. Yeah, Avery, good job. It is a cactus. So let's get our markers out. And we're gonna draw out this cactus. I think I'll start with the flower. So cactus do have their own flowers. So let's go ahead and draw a little cactus flower. It's a cactus, yes. Good. Now let's do the contour of the cactus. It is a cactus, yes. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and make the curve on the bottom. Then the contour on the right side. And it gradually goes in. And I'm gonna go ahead and draw in the eyes. And then the circle on the side, and the circle in the center. And then I'm gonna color in the center, right? So that gives me a nice cutesy eye. I'm gonna do the same for the one on the left. So first it's the bigger circle, circle on the side, then circle in the center. Let's color that in. I'm gonna work on the pot. So it's just a very thin oval. It goes all the way across. And I encourage you guys to color your drawings. They look so much better when you do. So that's all the lines that we need are there. And the lip of the pot, it's not necessary for us to draw it all the way across. We could just make a line that follows the line there, and we can leave it open on either ends. Let's go ahead and draw diagonal, slightly diagonal lines. And then a slight curve there. It's not done yet. So these lines here, it's not important for us to draw the stripes going down the cactus, but what is important is making spikes. And spikes are just lines, and we made these stripes to show where we're gonna make the cactus spines. So follow along with me and make some cactus spines. And we want some on the outside too, so it can look nice and spiky, because that's what cactuses are, right? So these are facing out. Let's make some here too. And then let's make some here. These ones are facing out this way. And a few more lines out this way. And we can make a few lines in the center too if you want. There. That is our cactus. That's our third drawing for today. And that means we're done. So we have our tulip, we have our Venus flytrap, and we have our cactus. So thank you guys for drawing with me today. I hope you guys had fun, and do leave some suggestions down below in the comments. And if you could, would you please share your drawings with us by posting it on LeoAngelo Art. So we are done, and keep practicing.